Hi guys! Today I'm going to be showing you how to save money with goats. I'm going to be talking about it. And these are some of our goats. So this one is the mom. Her name is Nancy. And she is a Nigerian dwarf Norwegian goat mix. She's a Nigerian, a Nubian, a mini Nubian. Sorry guys, whatever. But the babies are mini Nubian Norwegian goat mixes. And the mom's up there, but the other mom, but they both had 4 babies. And one baby boy died from natural causes, and all these other ones are females. And right now they're just kind of attracted here because I put some special treats on the ground, so that way they won't run away from me while I can do the video, so you guys can watch them while I'm talking. But this video is how to save money with goats. So a lot of people, if you have them in a little cage, you have to buy them a lot of food year round. And if you're buying them a lot of food, and even if you eat them or if you milk them, you're probably gonna break even, or if you're not selling it and stuff. But yeah, so what we do is we have 8 acres and we let our goats free range. They have not been locked up on a cage in 2 years, which is really good. And in the winter they eat a lot of hay. So, and this is Sadie, and she's addicted to playing ball, so yeah, she'll probably be doing this throughout the whole video. But we give them a lot of food that we get. They also eat a lot of natural food, and like cereal, we get lots of free cereal from people, and that's as a treat. We use that to milk them and train them and stuff, which they love it. You can see that that's what they're eating on the ground right now. So we save a lot of money by not having them in a pen year round, because if they're in a pen and they don't have lots of natural weeds to eat or stuff, then you have to buy them a lot of food. And we've only bought, I think, 2 bags throughout the whole summer for food. And in the winter we have to buy, well, it depends on how bad the winter is, if it's colder and stuff, but usually it's not that much. But other than that, it's really easy to keep them. And a lot of people say that goats are really hard animals to keep. They get sick, they will eat everything, and they do eat kind of really everything, but they don't eat cans. Well, ours haven't. And they do like to climb on a lot of stuff, so when they're climbing and stuff, then they really like it. And I just want to say, I will link my cameraman's, my brother, he's Zurich, and I'll link his YouTube channel in the bio, so you guys can go subscribe to him, because he's trying to get his channel up, because I have a lot more subscribers than him. He just started. But I would also like you guys to all subscribe, please, if you guys are liking these videos, and go subscribe to him. So yeah, so these are some of our dogs. You can see that we kind of have a lot of dogs now. We have only labs now. If you guys have been watching us for a while, you know that we have had lots of breeds of dogs, but they, like the Aussies, we used to have sheep, and we got rid of the sheep. So the Aussies, they were really turdish. They got to where they had too much energy, and we have 8 acres, which we run them around a lot, so it got really bad. So we had to get rid of them, and they started to nip at us, because when they don't have anything to do, then they'll try to herd you. But this is Indy, and that is Honey, and Indy's just a really good mellow dog. And yeah, so back to the goats. They really like to climb on stuff. So we have cars, and just cars that don't run also, because we're fixing them. But they'll jump on top of them. They'll jump on top of the cars, on the hoods, and on the top of the car, the roof. And if you don't really want your brand new car, what's it called, scratched up, then I recommend having them, your car at least pretty far away from them, so they can't see it and stuff. And they also, if you have your car doors open, then they will get in there and kind of destroy everything and rip through stuff. And the mom goats, they're really good. And people say, you know, you have to clip their hooves. It's not that bad, guys. I mean, our goats, I don't know about you guys' goats or people's goats, but our goats, we rarely have to do it, maybe 1 to 2 times a year, because we have lots of rocks and rough, wild terrain, so it shaves a lot of their hooves down. But like one of these babies, oh, here it is, this one right here, it has a little problem with its foot, because when it was younger, it jumped on our tire machine and it bent its foot, but it's still onto it. But the bottom of it, it's supposed to be flat like this, but it's kind of curved, so it doesn't get rubbed on that much stuff, so we have to kind of nip that one a little bit more than the other ones. But other than that, the babies, we also our two goat moms, they are the best. We haven't had to do anything too much with the baby, like bottle feed them. They're just really the best moms ever. And I think many Nubians, if you want to do milk breeds, they are probably the best. Their milk quality is absolutely better than all the other goats, and they also produce a lot of milk. And we're still working on the babies right now well, they don't have milk, but we're training them, so they'll be better when they're older, because their moms right now, they're kind of a little bad on milking. But other than that, they're pretty good goats. Well, they're really good goats. And lost my train of thought. Hold on, let me think. But, so, also, these babies were born kind of when it was cold out, and the moms did an amazing job at keeping them warm. We had to, when they were first born, because they're slimy and stuff from that, we warmed them up, brought them with some towels, dried them, and then after that, they were perfect. The next day, it was super sunny, so we brought them in the middle of our yard to get some sun, because they were in our barn, and they had to have sun, so they're strong and healthy. But after we did that, the next week passed, they started getting way too much energy, and they started bouncing on everything, jumping all over. They were super, super cute. And now they've just gotten way bigger. They still like to climb on stuff, just not as much, because they're a little bit older. But yeah, overall, many Nubians are really good. And the dad, he was a Norwegian goat, and sadly, he's not around anymore because our German Shepherd, she kind of went to him, so he's gone. But the moms, and if anyone has any problems with raising dogs and goats, I recommend, so say you've had goats or you've had dogs, and oh wow, I only got my one friend left. Good goat. But say you've had dogs before you're getting goats, or you had goats before you getting dogs, and they're both babies, either that. But I recommend introducing them to each other, so when they're older, they're used to each other and they're not wanting to chase them or kill them. So our dogs, the Aussies and the German Shepherds, they used to chase our goats, but now the Labs, like Indian, they could care less. They eat food together. The goats eat the dog food, the dogs eat the goat food, and they're just super good friends. They're all amazing buddies. And so if you have any questions about raising goats or stuff, then you just comment on my videos and stuff. And if you guys would like to, please share my videos. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we're super close compared to where I used to be, below 100, which is crazy. But I thank you for everyone that has subscribed, and I'm going to be posting a lot more videos now, because I took a little bit off because I went to some camps and stuff, and it was amazing and all, but I had to take a little bit of a break. I'm also be posting a lot more now, and I don't know if you saw, but that's Sugar, and she's going to be having some puppies soon, and I'm going to try and catch her when she's going to have her puppies, so stay tuned. So I'm going to try and get the whole video on a live, or just record it and get that. But this is Bailey, and he's a silver lab, and they're all purebred. There are no mixes, and these okay, so our plan with the goats is we're getting a boy goat, Nigerian dwarf, pretty soon, like this Wednesday or Thursday. And we're gonna hold him back for a little bit and make sure that he's not infected with anything, just to make sure, give him probably a week or so in his cage, and give him some healthy, clean water and clean his body out. Still make sure he's healthy, because we're getting him from somebody we don't really know. But we're just gonna make sure he's a good goat and he's pretty healthy. And that's also another thing about doing that. Hold on, honey, be nice. Hold on, guys, I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. There was just a little problem that magically, as soon as I said our labs never chased the goats, the new one, Daisy, right here, because she's pretty new. And I think we've only had her a couple months now, I think around 6 months. She was trying to chase one of the baby goats, but not too badly. But it's just, as soon as I say it, that's how my life works. And now back to worms on goats. Like if your goats have worms or if they're sick, I don't know, but if our goats, they're pretty perfect. They've never had worms, any problems, diarrhea. And a lot of people say when you have baby goats, you can't put them out on green grass or stuff or too much, or else they'll get diarrhea and then they'll die. And that's not true, well, for our goats, because the moms, when they're around the babies, they'll just eat whatever they want and all the green grass and everything, and they're perfectly fine. They never had, I don't think our goats have ever had diarrhea from anything, and they're pretty perfect. And we do a lot of natural stuff with our goats, like feed them pumpkin seeds, which helps clean their bodies out to make sure that they're not got any worms and stuff. But our goats are pretty much perfect. Well, to us, they're really good, and they don't make a lot of noise. Like people say Nubians are really loud, and our Nubians literally don't make any noise unless they're too hungry, but that's not really a problem because they got all this. But yeah, so I really thank you for all you people that have subscribed, and if you guys would like to subscribe for later videos, if you guys haven't yet, and share this with people you know, and thank you. And also my brother's telling me right now, he's signaling for me to make sure you guys go subscribe to him, so please do, because he's my cameraman probably from now on. And thank you, bye!